This is my final general competency essay video, and I will be talking about procrastination as one of the challenges that I face when completing an assignment. Many students face challenges while they are trying to complete assignment for college. The challenge that they may face is procrastination. This is the lack of motivation to do an assignment when it is supposed to be due. Many students will put off an assignment until the very last minute, often stressing them out and causing them to submit work that required half the effort. I face procrastination when trying to complete an assignment. Motivation to do the assignment seems to strike me when it's almost time to submit it. Procrastination is also viewed as something that is positive. There was a study done on procrastination that dealt with it being either a good goal selection or implication problem when it comes to motivation. Procrastination can be seen as a good thing because it allows the person to finally sit down and figure out what they have to do, and they don't have much time to really not do it anymore. They are at the end of the finish line and they either can submit it to get a good grade or not submit it and fail for that assignment. This is also a pro of this trait because many people who procrastinate say that that's when they do their best because they're under pressure and they have to get it done. There was a study done on procrastination that dealt with it being either a goal selection problem or an implication problem when it came to motivation. One study showed that in people who had high levels of procrastination, they also have low levels of achievement, but they have high levels of a sense of well-being. The second study conducted that self-determination has a lot to do with procrastination. And people who have low levels of self-determination usually have a procrastination problem. The third study looked at people's political views and their view on procrastination. This showed that people who have conservative views deemed academic procrastination as a personal failure to them. Those who held liberal views seen procrastination as a situational cause for academic failure. Grund, 2017. Procrastination is also seen as a self-control problem, coupled with the uncertainty of our mood the next day. People will often put off an assignment because they do not want to do it. This then repeats a cycle of wanting to start the assignment and not doing it. Psychology Today, 2017. People who lack the motivation to start an assignment and constantly look for distractions, they may have the intellect for doing that assignment, but it's just the act of actually completing it that holds them back. A person can use procrastination to their benefit. If they know that they're a chronic procrastinator and that they have a problem with doing an assignment before the deadline is due, they can set up a little checkpoints throughout their day or throughout their week before the assignment is due to spend a couple of hours or a couple of minutes doing that assignment, just so when when it's time for it to be submitted, they're not rushing to do the whole project. They may only have a page to do or a couple of sentences to complete. For the general competencies to help with this problem, I chose written communications, critical thinking, and information literacy. These competencies can help somebody with procrastination because they allow the person to see a roadmap of what they're going to be doing throughout this assignment. If a person has good writing skills, they will be able to write appropriately to the context, audience, and purpose. They'll be able to use pictures and different images also to get information about a subject. They can appropriately select a topic that they want to write about and use relevant sources to help develop their ideas. This competency can help somebody with procrastination because it will allow them to see that they do have the ability to do the assignment in a timely fashion, because gathering the information that you need and then writing a summary on it will also allow you to gather more information about it through reading between the lines on that subject. Critical thinking helps you evaluate the viewpoints or assumptions of others, evaluate their own viewpoints or assumptions, and create a specific position that takes into account the complexities of an issue. Critical thinking can help a person with procrastination because it can help them through writing, because they will need to use that skill to quickly interpret somebody's opinion about the subject that they're trying to write about. And it will also help them in their daily life because you have to think about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it in order to effectively write this assignment in time. It will also help you understand that if you don't do it, that you will get a low grade or you may not get a grade at all. Information literacy involves the ability to identify, retrieve, evaluate, and organize properly while using a wide range of resources. This can help somebody who is a procrastinator because it will give them options on how to look up their references for the paper or for the assignment that they have to do. This will give them more options to look up things in a book, in a textbook, online, in a magazine, whatever they have to do to get the information that they need, which will also make it a little bit more fun and easier for them because they're not having to stick to one medium of resource. The learning styles that I chose that will also help me with procrastination is visual and auditory. I'm not strong in one learning style. I can learn in any type of learning style that is available, but the two I prefer is visual and auditory. Visual because if I see steps to a problem or if I see a picture and I have to interpret it, I can gather information that way very quickly, and it'll be more efficient for when from when I'm trying to complete an assignment. Reading or looking at a photo helps me gather the information that I need. Auditory, because I could watch a video or hear a lecture from a professor and get information that way as well. I tend to use both auditory and visual learning styles together to get the maximum amount of information that I need. And these two styles are the ones that I'm most comfortable with using. I'm Monet Daniels, and this is my final competency essay video. Thank you.